Good evening, Ethan back for a whiskey review tonight, and I'm going to be reviewing Proper 12. This is Conor McGregor's whiskey. It is a triple distilled Irish whiskey, distilled, aged, and bottled in Ireland. A smooth blend with hints of vanilla, honey, and toasted wood. Conor McGregor, the famous MMA fighter, I think he semi-retired. I think he retired and then he came back recently and had another fight with a guy. I can't remember who he fought, but Conor McGregor, a very famous celebrity, really, in the MMA world. I believe it's MMA world. Paying tribute to where it all began for me, Dublin 12. Our master distiller and I set out with one goal in mind: to craft a proper Irish whiskey that is true to Ireland. We are honored to share this with you and proud to donate to first responders for every bottle sold. Enjoy this smooth and balanced whiskey, a fine blend of golden grain and full-flavored malted barley, triple distilled and aged a minimum of 3 years in bourbon barrels. Proper number 12 offers hints of vanilla, honey-like sweetness, and toasted wood. A proper salute to all. And it's imported by Ireborn Spirits, E-I-R-E, Ireborn Spirits, Jersey City, New Jersey. And it's got his little fake signature on there. That's not his actual signature, but yeah, this was my brother's bottle. He bought it back in October, actually, and he drank the majority of it, and then he gave me the little bit left. He gave me the rest of it, and saying I had never had it, so he wanted me to try it. So I'm going to try it now and review it on camera. I have never had this whiskey. He really likes it, so we'll see if I like it as well. Let's go ahead and get a pour. And it is 40% alcohol by volume. This is 80 proof. It's not a bourbon whiskey. It's just a regular whiskey. To be a bourbon whiskey, they have to have more than 51% corn. So this is less than 51% corn. Distilled with less than 51% corn. All right, it is a very, very light caramel color, clear, no bubbles. With all the alcohol in here, you're going to get, a beverage with no bubbles. It's got some alcohol legs forming already, kind of down the glass. Very nice appearance, very light. Let's get an aroma. I'm getting sort of a sweetness, sort of a little bit of a burny sensation on the nose. You can kind of smell the alcohol in here, so to speak. Kind of a little bit of vanilla. It doesn't have like a deep charred oak kind of aroma like some whiskeys will have. It kind of has a mellow aroma compared to, say, maybe Jack Daniels or Jim Beam. I haven't had a lot of whiskeys, a lot of whiskey, a lot of bourbon whiskey. I haven't had a lot, so I generally prefer beer. I say I probably drink whiskey once a month, if that. But when I do, I enjoy it, so I figured I wanted to go ahead and review this Proper 12. I've had it since October and haven't drank any of it the last little bit. So I wanted to get around to it eventually, and I figured, heck, why not tonight? Got tired of looking at it, right? Yeah, there's like a caramel in the nose, kind of vanilla sweetness. It kind of seems, from what I'm getting on the aroma, it kind of seems like it's going to be kind of sweet. But we shall see. Let's go ahead and try it. Okay, so quite smooth. It is sweet. You get that alcohol burn going down. It's warming going down the throat. But it's kind of a nice mellow whiskey. You get that vanilla. You get caramel kind of on the sweeter side. Not sweet like a Southern Comfort, which is actually, I came to find out after I bought it, it's not actually a whiskey anymore. It's a flavored liqueur, a 70 proof, 35%. I didn't care for that. It was too sweet. This is not like that. This still retains the whiskey qualities that you expect when you get a whiskey, right? But it is sweet and it's mellow and it's smooth for a whiskey and it's quite drinkable. That was the rest of the bottle. Again, I've never had this before, off camera or on camera, but I went ahead and reviewed the last little bit. I'm going to sip through this the rest of the night. No beer tonight, but thought I'd sip a little whiskey. It was warm today. It actually almost got up to 70 degrees. I think it hit 70. It was either 69 or 70, but very warm, nice day today in Georgia. Other parts of the country, I know it's frigid up in the plains, Midwest, very cold. So it's nice to have some nice weather down here. This is a good whiskey. I mean, as far as whiskeys go, it's kind of tastes like typical whiskey. I don't know. It's not really anything different or exciting or new, but that's coming from somebody who doesn't drink a lot of whiskey. So it tastes like a decent, good enough whiskey. Yeah, again, nothing jumps out about it. It kind of tastes like Jack Daniels, but mellower. It's smoother than Jack Daniels, I will say. Jack Daniels is a harsher drinking experience, and this is smoother than Rich and Rare, but you don't get that Rich and Rare Reserve, I should say. You don't get that kind of a boozy forward flavor. This is a little smoother, a little sweeter, a little creamier, if you will, for a whiskey. And I'd give it we'll go 90 out of 100. It's solid. It's a good whiskey. It just tastes like an all-around kind of standard good whiskey. I don't know what the price is, but I'm assuming since it's a Conor McGregor celebrity MMA fighter brand, it's probably up there because they can charge more when they have someone's name slapped on it, who will make people more likely to buy it, right? So I might get it again, but I'm not a big whiskey drinker. I don't buy it a lot, but occasionally I will, and it's good. 90 out of 100, A minus. It's not knocking my socks off, but it does the trick. It's good. That'll do it for this review. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. There will be more. Thank you.